Question 20. This is actually what would be traditionally called a two-way table question. I'm going to show you two different methods to solve this. Method 1, I'm going to use a two-way table. So the two-way table you would traditionally have, if you read this, there's 50 people, some went swimming, some went squash, some went to the gym, there were female, there were male. So I'm going to have F and M for female and male, obviously. I'm going to use SW for swimming. I'm going to use SQ for squash. And I'm going to use G for the gym. And I'm just going to add a little total column there. Now I'm going to use colours to try and highlight where different things have come from. Okay, so there's my table set up. Right, first of all, 21 of the people were female, so that gives me a total of 21 in there. 6 of the 8 people who played squash were male. So we know 8 people played squash, 6 were male. I know that leaves 2 there, but I'll just leave that bit. I'll just leave that for a second. We'll change colours. 18 people used the gym, so the total for the gym is 18. 9 males went swimming. And the other bit of information I haven't used yet is there were 50 people in total. Now, I'm just going to change the colour of the pen. Okay, so using that, I've put a little 2 for the squash females. We go back to it. 6 of the 8 people who played squash were male, which implies that the 2 who didn't must be female. Now, if I use some information here, if 21 women or female, then there must be 29, because 21 or 29 makes 50. If I go along the male then, there's 29 males, 9 swim, which leaves me 20, 6 play squash, which leaves me 14, which means 14 must go to the gym. Now the question actually wants you to work out the number of females who go to the gym. So my answer actually would be 4 here. But just so you can see how I complete the rest of the table, I'll go through the rest of the table. I've got 8 and 18 here, which gives me a total of 26. So I need 24 more to make up to the 50. I then have 9 males go swimming, which means 15 females, because 15 and 9 must equal 24. And just a quick check along there. 15 add 2 is 17, add 4 is 21. So in answer to the question, 4 females use gym. Okay, so where are the marks allocated for this question? There is 1 mark given for getting any of the values, so maybe the 2 here, or the 24, or possibly the 14, okay, or the 29. So getting 1 of those marks there. The second mark is for getting another value. The third mark is for it being complete. And the fourth mark is actually for writing down a comment about the 4 females using the gym. Okay, I said there was a second method which I'm going to draw underneath here. Method 2. I think it's called a frequency diagram, but I'll show you it anyway. We have 50 people altogether from the first comment there. Now, we know that they're going to be split female and male. So just put some boxes there. And then as before, each of them has an option of going swimming, squash, gym. I'll put some circles on there. And for the men, you got swimming, squash, gym, and I'll put some circles on there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fill the information in as we go through it. 21 of the people were female, so I'll put the 21 in for the female there. 6 of the 8 people who played squash were male, so that means I've got 6 males there, and actually you've got the same before. I've got the two remaining ones must be female. So that's that information done in that one. 18 of the people used the gym. Can't use that bit of information at the moment. 9 males went swimming, so I put 9 males went swimming in there. Now all I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in the missing piece of information. So there's 50 people altogether. 21 of them are female, which means 29 have to be male. Here, for the swimming and squash, there's 15 male, which means that those who go to the gym must be 14, which means I can now use the information I'm just underlining at the top here. 18 of the people use the gym. If 14 are male, that means that 4 are female. And again, you have finished the problem without necessarily filling all in. So 4 female use the gym. The mark scheme will be very similar to the one in method 1.